Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix. It is Saturday evening, and we're going to play some more Detective Instinct, Farewell My Beloved. I had to cut this a little bit short on the Wednesday when I started out, yeah, so I thought I would continue it. I've just been busy during the week with various things, and this was the first opportunity I had. Tomorrow I've got the wait, what am I doing on Sunday? Oh shit, I don't have a plan for Sunday. But tomorrow I have a plan for something else, maybe. Or something. Wait, what did that, do you know, that's a good question. What did I do last Sunday? Well, let's not think about that for now. That's for me to frantically look up. Wait, I can do this. Don't go to that. Let's see. What was it I did last Sunday? What was last Sunday? The 23rd of yeah, 23rd. Oh, I finished off Uno, so I haven't done anything. Oh god, so I need to figure out something to replace Sunday. Hello, sheltering cat Cookso. Welcome to the stream. Right, let me switch to full screen. Let me crack open my... No. Jobby, what are you doing? Oh no, Jobby, you're not gonna... Jobby, there's no space for you on the desk now. No, don't kick that. God damn. Oh, fuck. I've just... Oh, God. I did it myself. Jobby. Jobby, what are you doing? Wait, let me move this so this is a bit closer for you. Does that make it easier? What are you looking at? Jobby is in the house causing... Where's Jobby? He's fucked off. Okay. Alright, cheers Jobby. Right, what was I doing? Oh man, what was I doing? Right, I was playing this game. Yes, I was going to crack open this kind of kombucha, whatever the hell this is. Like tea. Fizzy tea? I don't know, something bizarre. It's like a wild berry flavour, it's weird. That's what I call wild berry. There you go. We're not sponsored here at Ash Mannix. We probably never will be because you need to actually be popular. Let's load. Right. Alright, right, so we are on the first mission, the first part of the game. There's been a murder in our hotel where we're staying. We are students, English literature students or literature or something from America apparently. Our name is Ash Mannix. I regret putting a space in between Ash and Mannix, but hey ho. And we're here with a professor who's one of our lecturers or professors from our university, and a friend of ours whose name escapes me. We'll see. Anyway, what the fuck am I doing? Right, what? Emma, right, there you go. Well, I'm disappointed the wallet wasn't real evidence, but at least we helped the detective with something. How much you want to bet he only asked us to help investigate so he'd have more people around to help him find it? Oh, that's a good point. You're probably right. Okay, what are we doing now? Detective! Detective, I think we just found something really important. Oh, is that right? Excuse me a minute. Conversations. I wonder what that was all about. Oh! As much as I appreciate your help, I think you two had better go back to your homes now. Did you find something important, Detective? Oh, nothing much. I just think you guys should go before it gets back to my boss that I let tourists investigate a crime scene. I love... Every time he laughs, like, because it is like a hearty laugh, like, I have to laugh like that. Oh shoot, just when we were starting to find some things. Huh? He didn't seem to care too much about that before. I wonder what changed his mind. Interesting. That's alright, Detective. Thanks for letting us take a look around. Anytime. Well, probably not anytime. In fact, more likely never again. Ha 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 ha! Ah, you two are naturals, I can tell. Just remember. As fun as investigating can be, this line of work is serious business. What? And when you're looking for the truth, well, you may not always like what you find. Is he trying to give us profound advice, or is he just making excuses about the wallet? I don't know, he's trying to act like he's from some soap opera. But don't let that stop you. A true investigator will stop at nothing until the truth is revealed, no matter what. Why is he, like, teaching us as if we're rookie detectives? Like, we're not detectives, we're just random tourists. Understood. Understood, Detective. Why is Emma so serious about this? Have a good night, you two, and I hope you enjoyed your time in Vendreka. What? Excluding this whole mess, of course. Vendreka? Where the hell is Vendreka? I'm assuming this is supposed to be an imaginary place in Europe somewhere. And I take it is he speaking English? What is this? Why am I thinking about this? This is probably not important. But are we speaking English, or are we speaking Vendrekian, or whatever the language is that's spoken here? Did he mention Vendreka in the demo? I can't remember this. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, at least about as fun as investigating someone's death can be. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be so nonchalant. It's pretty scary and sad. Yeah, now when you think about it, you remembered, oh wait, someone died. We should go back inside. It's almost midnight. Yeah, we should. I'll see you tomorrow, Ash Mannix. Good night. God damn it, I should have just made it one. I thought it was a full name. That's why I put the space. Well, fuck. Can I change my name in this? Oh, is there a way to change my name in this? Let me check. Wait, what is this? They're doing a sale on ebooks? God damn it! Bloody Black Friday sales everywhere. I keep getting freaking notifications about it. And then the worst bit is I bought an ebook earlier in the year. Ah, and I paid full price, but you know, I'm not waiting till a fucking November of the year just to get... Wait, graphics. It's not going to be graphics. Why am I here? Gameplay. There's got to be an option to change my name. Let me change my name, game. What does tab do? Oh, fuck this. Anyway. You have to live with your life decisions. I'm so disappointed myself. Night, Emma. Well, I've had enough of playing detective for one night. Time for bed! I'm still not very tired, though. Let me think. I can't believe this happened while we were staying here. It feels completely surreal. Check the area, I guess? I wonder how long the police will be here. Let's go to the hotel room. Oh yeah. Yeah, just chilling there. Chilling there with my... Why has he still got his socks on? Is he going to go to sleep like this? Wait, why is he sleeping in his, like... going out clothes? Those don't look like pajamas or loungewear to me. Man, I'm never going to get to sleep. No, you're not going to get to sleep like that sitting on top of the bed, man. Put the covers on. Put in your pajamas. Or at least watch some TV. Also, why have you left... Why have you left the bathroom door open? You should keep it closed. Unless you had a shower recently and you want to air it out. But then you're just going to get condensation into the rest of the room. See, these are the important things you should think about in a game. Forget the story. Anyway. Uh-oh. A knock. Oh no, not again. Ash Mannix? Ash Mannix, are you awake? Emma? Yeah, hang on, 1 second. Let me think. I should check the door. Nah, let's think about it again. Nah, I don't want to check the door. I want to go sleep. Hi, Ash Mannix. I'm sorry to bother you so late. It's just... I can't sleep. I keep thinking about what happened. Right, this must be... Yeah, wait, I think I talked about this. This must be based in, like, the 90s. Because they would have just fucking texted each other if this was more current. It's like, oh, I can't think. I keep thinking about what happens. Like, oh, don't disturb me about it. Wait a minute, see this picture on the wall? That's kind of a creepy photo. It's just a guy standing there looking at what might be a small river or a lake or something. I don't know why, but I feel like this is one of those pictures that you get in horror movies, and then the guy in the picture like jumps out of it. I love how I'm distracted by the background of this game. Yeah, me too. I need to take my mind off it somehow. Yeah, just stare at the picture, it should be fine. Or what? We've got TV. Put on but what country is this again? Wait. Ugh. What country was it? Vendreka, right? Put on Vendreka's channel number 1 or something. Well, how about we talk about something else for a bit then? This is very wholesome. I approve. How about I think? What should we talk about? Let's talk about who do we fancy at school? No. Check. I suppose where? Oh, we can... Oh, let's check the picture. This painting is in my room too. I wonder how many copies of it they have. Oh, you've got the same creepy painting. I wonder what's on TV this time of night. I'm usually not up this late. What? You always go to sleep at what? Wait, what time is it? I suppose this is like midnight or something, right? Ugh, there probably is not going to be anything on good on TV. I mean, if you've got a VHS tape, we could watch something. Probably just infomercials. When do you usually go to bed? Not a minute later than 9:30 PM. Why did you shout that? I need to be well rested for my ATM classes. You know, this is very, very noble. I would still be going to sleep super late and just getting up just in time for my classes. And this is why I'm on YouTube. Not being successful. Life lessons, guys, life lessons. Be more like Emma. Anyway. What about you? Maybe like 11 PM, sometimes midnight. Ash Maddox, a man after my own heart. Literally named after me. Well, that's way too late. I hope you're getting enough sleep, Ash Maddox. It's really important. Nah! Sleep's not important, to hell with it. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I guess I can't tell her the truth. It's more like 2 AM. She'd be so disappointed. Oh, Ash Maddox. Can relate. Oh wait, there's a... What's this say? What? It's a pretty nice painting. Right, okay, let's not beat around the bush, shall we? Well, have you thought about what you're going to write your term paper about yet? Oh, term paper? What? Oh, God. Education system. Yeah. Oh, God. What the fuck's this? Vendrekin... Sorry, I said Vendrekia. It's Vendreka? Or is it Vendrekia? The Vendrekin election process and Vendrekin revolution's effect in contemporary Vendrekin literature. That sounds really fucking up my own arse. Let's go with that. That sounds kind of dry, no? Surely you can come up with something more interesting than that. What the fuck? Damn it, Emma. Why are you being so harsh? Damn, swing and miss. Oh, we were... Dude, what, we were trying to just impress her? Listen, Ash Maddox. As your tutor... You're my tutor? I didn't have any tutors when I was at, like, college or whatever. I certainly didn't have an attractive tutor. I mean, I didn't have a tutor, so... I feel like I'm getting a bit jealous of this Ash Maddox in this world. As your tutor, I have a responsibility to ensure you take this assignment seriously. Shit. Not to mention, I vouched for you when Martin was on the fence about letting you come on this trip. Why is there only 2 of you on this trip? Is there like just 2 people that do the class that he teaches? He usually only accepts seniors for direct study, remember? Why are you telling me this now? You should have told me this before I chose, and I would have chosen the fucking The one that kind of sounded more fancy. I wanted to pick one that... I didn't want to, like, go overboard to pick a subject. I'm not... Whatever. I overthought that question. Yeah, I know. God damn, this guy sucks. I wish she'd stop calling herself my tutor. It's so embarrassing. Why? Why is it embarrassing? Is she younger than you? She's your senior, man. What's your problem? Why are you acting like a 13-year-old kid? It's like, don't embarrass me, Mom. It's like, what the fuck? Anyway. So please think about it. I can help you with it too if you'd like. No, it's fine. Trust me. I plan on gathering my thoughts once we get on the train tomorrow. I feel like this train is infamous. I feel like this train is going to be a very important part of this game, because the intro screen features us kind of looking out the back of the train. Great, I believe in you. What? What? Whoa, this turned into a Disney movie. What is this? Whoa. If you need any advice, just ask. I'm always happy to help. I mean, to be fair, why not, right? If it's only you two on this trip with the professor, why wouldn't you take the opportunity to ask her questions about the term paper stuff, since she's also your tutor? It's a great opportunity. I never had opportunities like this. I'm so looking forward to this. I never imagined I'd get to travel on a luxury train. We'll be riding for 3 whole days. What? Oh god, 3 days on a train? Trains? 3 days? To be fair though, was it the Polar Express? Not the Polar Express. What's the famous no, what the fuck is that? God damn, what's it called again? Oriental Express? The Orient. Trans-Siberian, what's it called? The Orient, I think it's called the Orient Express. Why is Google sucking at this? Yeah, the Orient Express, it's a historic passenger carrying train. But, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I suppose a journey like that would be cool. I don't know though, 3 days in a train. It is a luxury train, right? I think they said that. It feels so romantic, doesn't it? I guess. Yeah. What? No. It's just me on my own. I mean, it's me with my tutor. Yeah, I guess so. It would have been a lot faster to just fly out of Vendreka back to London, but... Wait. He said we were American. Are we from London? Ah, this hits a bit too close to home. UK? British? But... Oh, but trains are so much more charming. We'll get to travel straight through the European countryside. Don't you still need to catch a boat then? Wait, when was the when was Tunnel finished? '93. So the Eurotunnel might have existed at this point, or the Channel Tunnel says Eurotunnel. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Ashmanix. We're so lucky Martin has connections. Martin? Why are we calling the professor by his first name? I feel like if the professor was with us, I'd refer to him as Professor Martin. I don't know, I feel weird calling my professor. Well, it's been a long time since I've ever been in any college or whatever. I feel it's weird calling your teacher your professor by just their first name. He doesn't seem like one of those cool type professors, whatever a cool type professor is like, where you would just refer to him by his first name. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. Ha! You sound so excited. I mean, yeah, she's been excited the whole time. I am, aren't you? Come on, even just a little. Sure, I don't really like flying anyway. One flight from London back to New York is fine with me. Oh, so we're going to London and then from London to New York? I'm just sad that the trip's already over, you know. Vendreka is so beautiful. Martin's lucky he got to grow up here. Oh, the professor is he the professor or is he just what is going on here? I'm confused. I was hoping we could talk about something else, you know? It isn't that I'm not still curious about the case, it's just I'll never get to sleep if I keep thinking about it. Fine. You think Martin already went back to sleep? Oh, definitely. He doesn't like to stay up late. Wait, why do you... How do you know he doesn't like to stay up late? Okay. I shouldn't tell you this, but one semester, the school rescheduled his film class to Wednesday night. It was a 3-hour class, so it didn't end until 10. After a screening of some really long war movies from the 30s, we all sat there waiting for him to turn on the lights, but he was asleep. Oh, no, was the movie that boring? Oh, no, the movie was fascinating, but when it's past your bedtime and you've seen it 100 times, well, that's so funny. I can't even imagine it. He's usually so intimidating in class. You think so? I don't know. He's not so bad when you get to know him. He's not so bad to you, Emma! I feel a bias here. Well, we've talked about all we could talk about. It's Emma. She used to be my writing tutor when I was a freshman, but now we're just friends? Just friends. Okay. At least that's how I see it. What? You see it? She's only a year older than me, but I feel like she still thinks of me as a little kid. It can be a little annoying, but it's fine. Maybe because you show the maturity of a little kid? I don't know. Just saying. Anyway, I suppose nothing else. What's up, Ashmanix? Nothing. These beds were pretty comfy, right? I usually don't sleep too well in hotels, but I didn't have a problem here. I did bring my own pillow, though. It took up a ton of space in my luggage, but it was worth it. Your own pillow? Bloody hell. That's dedication. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. I mean, could you not sleep? What are you talking about? Right, let's go sleep. I'm feeling pretty sleepy now. I mean, there's nothing else to talk to her about. Wait. Talk to her a bit longer. Nah, let's keep talking to Emma for a bit. Let me save. Jeez. Oh, wait. Yes. Let me think. Might be time for bed soon. But I could talk to Emma a little more too. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about, right? I'm probably about ready to go to sleep too, but we can keep talking a little longer if you want. Wait, if you keep... Let's talk about something else. No. Term paper? She did say that last time. Is that repeat? Train. I can't wait to get on the train tomorrow. Well, to hell with this sleep time. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to try to go get some sleep again. Thanks for talking with me, Ashmanix. I think I feel better now. Yeah, me too. Good night, Emma. See you tomorrow. Night, Ashmanix. I do like the chill music in this game. Wait, what? I'm sorry this happened, but we still must go through with the plan. I don't know if I can. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You must be on the train tomorrow. If you aren't, I don't want you to die too, please. What the fuck is this conversation? Ooh, what does that say? Just death at the hotel cleared. I cleared chapter 1, guys. Ooh, magic ring. Oh, look, it's the Orient Express. Are we going to see Poirot? Oh, late stage intro. Love it. Detective instinct. Farewell, my beloved. Murder. Intrigue. Mystery. They've definitely tried to give this game a more 90s feel to it. Like, that feels a lot more pixelated than... I felt purposely pixelated. To give off a kind of 90s feel to... a 90s vibe to the video. Anyway, chapter 2. Oh, look at this. That's so bright. Like this. Look at us just chilling. Wait, where's your... You're like, you're chilling you got a bed here? Oh, I suppose it is a 3-day trip. What is this? He's got a shirt that has an apple on it, and half the apple is exposed. Half apple. What is that? Is that the core of the apple? What is this? This is a weird picture. Anyway. You know, Emma's right. This is kind of nice. Very cozy. We don't have anything like this in America. And if we did, I'm sure I couldn't afford it. What a shame. Wait, how come you can afford this then? Is it just cheaper in Europe? Why is it cheaper in Europe? Yeah, America wasn't really renowned for luxury. Was it? Did it have luxury train journeys? I feel like the long... From what little I know of American train history, the kind of like long linked lines went through vast swathes of desert or just like plain flat land mainly. So it wasn't. And also, I don't know what the tracks were like, but you probably wouldn't class it as like a luxury trip. But also, if this is in the 90s, I don't know why. No, I don't know why. This like game gives me 90s vibes, and then at the same time it gives me like 1830s vibes. Like it's the I feel like the theming of this game is like that kind of 1830s detective-y Poirot kind of vibe, but set in the 90s, 1990s. It's interesting. It's an interesting because they're both now. These are both times in the distant past. Anyway, well, I'm just going to kick back these next few days, enjoy the ride, and think about that term paper. Oh, the one that he's ignoring. What should I even write about? I wonder if Emma's thinking the same thing. She probably knows what she's going to write about. She's not like you. I feel like you're just too laissez-faire about this. No, knowing her, she probably already has her whole essay outlined. I'm going to need to catch up. Yes. Maybe I should start brainstorming some ideas. Ashmanix, can I come in? Oh, hey Emma. Yeah, the door's open. What's up? That is a nice room. The guy's got a boombox. What the hell? Hey, is everything alright? Ashmanix, something very strange is going on. Uh-oh. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but... Will you listen to me for a minute? I need to make sure I'm not crazy. Oh. Of course. What's on your mind? Okay, let me just start at the beginning. After we departed, I decided to get up and take a look around. Eventually, I made my way to the observation car in the back of the train because I wanted to check out the outdoor platform. Oh, they have an outdoor... Nice. I stood outside for a bit to get some fresh air. I thought I was alone, but then I heard something. There was a woman behind me, sitting by herself in one of the seats. She looked like she had been crying. And this is the image that's shown for the game. Interesting. This is where so she's seeing this woman. She's sitting on the observation deck of the train at the back of the train. And she's crying. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. No, that's alright. I'm sorry I startled you. I know it's none of my business, but seeing her like that, I just wanted to help somehow. I asked her if she was okay and we got to talking a bit. It seemed to calm her down a little, so I offered to buy her a drink in the lounge car. She was really very nice, but she seemed troubled, like something was on her mind. She wouldn't be specific, and I wanted to respect her privacy, but she was so apologetic. There was one thing she said to me. You're a very nice girl, but I really don't deserve your kindness. It made me very sad for someone to feel that way. We were probably in the lounge car for half an hour or so. Then I didn't sleep much last night and I was starting to feel really tired, so I told her I was going to take a nap, but that we should meet up in the same spot for lunch later. She agreed and I left. So, did you meet up for lunch? No, Ashmanix. That's the problem. I can't find her. What do you mean? I went back to the lounge car around noon. She wasn't there. I waited a few minutes, but this is the weird thing. I asked the bartender if he had seen her, and he said no. So she never came back? No, I mean, he said he never saw her at all. He told me that when I came to the lounge car earlier, I was alone. What? Right. Right, let's think about this. The bartender said that Emma was alone when she went back to the car last night. I'm thinking the bartender is in on this. Whatever's going on. And he's lying, which would explain what happened. He what? I argued with him for a bit, but he wasn't insistent. I said there must be some mistake, but... Okay, well, was there anyone else who saw you with this woman? Didn't you buy 2 coffees? Or whatever, you bought 2 drinks. Did those 2 drinks get drunk? Did the bartender pick up the 2 drinks? Did he remember that you ordered 2 drinks? Well, there were 3 other people in the lounge car while we were talking. An old man and 2 men wearing polos. They weren't there when I went back, but there was also that strange couple. Strange couple? When the 2 of us were going from the observation car to the lounge car, we passed a cabin as a man and a woman were coming out. I swear they gave us the funniest look. I went back to their cabin and asked them if they'd seen her, and the woman told me the same thing as the bartender. It's like she never existed at all. Ooh. I don't mean to sound skeptical, but you're sure you met this woman? It wasn't just a vivid dream or something? Ash Mannix, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you, it's just... This is all very strange. No, it's okay. I know it sounds crazy, but Ash Mannix, I know that I met this woman. She's real. I don't know why everyone's claiming she isn't, but I'm really worried about her. She doesn't just seem upset, she seemed frightened. I can't explain it. It was just a look she gave me. What if something happened to her? Okay, let's not panic here. I'm sure this is all just a misunderstanding. How about you and I look around a bit and see if we can find her? Could we? Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you with this. Not a problem. We should also look for those people you were within the lounge car. Maybe we could talk to that couple again, and anyone else who might have seen you together. Don't worry, Emma. We'll get to the bottom of this. Thank you, Ash Mannix. Alright, we have no time to lose. How about we start with the lounge car and see if any of those men came back? Sounds good to me. I'd like to have a word with that bartender too. Yeah, something's up with him. Oh, and this woman. Did you happen to get her name? What did she look like? Her name? Oh, shoot. Why can't I remember? My memory is fuzzy for some reason. Thought it began with an A, but... She was tall, with dark hair. She was wearing a grey coat and a dress. Maybe in her late 20s, early 30s. I'm sorry, that's all that comes to mind. Alright, that's a start. Let's see what we can find out. Right, so, let us... Oh, wait, before we go, do you have your notepad? You should take it with you, just in case we learn anything important. Or if you get any ideas for your paper while we're out and about. Oh god, thanks for reminding me about work. Even now, still thinking about the term paper. God damn it! Okay, I'll bring it. We've got a notepad. What is this? Right. Emma, my friend and the other student on Martin's... Yes, I love this. I love having notes on characters that we've met. Because I'm like, who the hell's who? I forget. My friend and the other student on Martin's directed study trip to Vindreka. She's a near-graduating student senior, but 1 year older than me. I first met her my freshman year when my English professor encouraged me to go to the writing centre for help on an essay I was working on. Emma was the student volunteer assigned to read my writing and offer feedback. I never considered myself a good writer, but she really believed in me, and my grade improved dramatically after I started following her advice. It's probably not an exaggeration to say that it's because of her that I wound up majoring in English literature. Damn! Wait, when was this? When you were... freshman year? What's freshman year? Freshman year. Freshman year first, the first year of high school or college. Right, was he... Right, he said English professor, so he first met her when he was at uni. Okay, I thought he might have first met her when he was at high school. Emma Anyway, we've been friends ever since, but she still sort of acts like she's my teacher, which is a little irritating. Well, suck it up. Wait, how do I go back? Oh, right click. Martin. Mine and Emma's professor. He's leading this directed study group to Vendreka. Martin is originally from Vendreka, but moved out west following the Vendrekan Revolution about 40 years ago, eventually landing in America as an English literature professor. He has a reputation for being very strict and demanding. A lot of students take it as a personal challenge to try to impress him with their writing, but very few actually do. Emma's one of them, and I'm trying to be another. I haven't known him for very long, but Emma has studied with him for a couple of years. She swears by him, and I get the sense that he really values her as a pupil. But me, not so much. He's like, why are you here? You're getting in the way. You're cock blocking me, man. I shouldn't be so crude. But a part of me is just like, is that the case? Anyway. According to Emma, there are a number of people who should have witnessed the missing woman. First, there's the bartender in the lounge car who served drinks to both Emma and the women. He claims that Emma ordered drinks alone and that there was nobody else with her. Next, there was a couple that Emma and the woman ran into on their way to the lounge car that Emma says looked at them kind of funny. Emma spoke to them after realising the woman was missing, and they, like the bartender, claimed there was no other woman. Finally, there are 3 other potential witnesses who Emma hasn't had a chance to talk to yet. 2 men wearing polos and an old man. Emma says they were in the lounge car at the same time as her and the woman, and she hasn't found them to ask about it yet. Right, the missing woman. A woman Emma says she met shortly after the train departed. Nobody has seen her since, and strangely, nobody seems to remember her being on the train except for Emma. Emma described her as being in her late 20s or early 30s, with dark hair, wearing a grey coat and a dress. Emma doesn't remember her name, but thinks it began with an A. Emma also said that the woman seemed uneasy and that she didn't deserve Emma's kindness. This, understandably, has Emma kind of freaked out. I wonder what's going on here. Did Emma mention the woman's name when she was talking about what happened when she was telling us the story? I don't think so. Pardon me. Vendreka. A small English-speaking European country. That's convenient. English-speaking. Emma and I came to Vendreka as part of a directed study program under Professor Martin, focused on 20th century Vendrekan literature. Interesting. I don't know where this is in Europe. I mean, it is an imaginary country. I hope. Let me just check this. I'm pretty sure I've never heard of check. Vendreka, the most... Oh, right, okay. Never mind. Let's close this, because I feel like it's going to show me spoilers. A period of Vendrekan history... Right, the Vendrekan Revolution. A period of Vendrekan history in which Vendrekan revolutionaries fought for independence against their occupying country. Ended about 40 years ago, but the effects of it are still deeply felt in the country. This study trip. So this is an interesting study trip where it's just the 2 of them. What the hell is it? Thanks Netflix for notifying me about something. Right, study trip. Emma and I came to Vendreka as part of a study abroad program under Professor Martin to learn about 20th century Vendrekan literature. Kind of a niche subject, but it's been interesting learning about such an unfamiliar culture. Martin was invited back to his home country by an old friend, a Vendrekan senator named Gordon. I think it was Emma's idea to turn it into a study abroad trip, but I don't really know. If I'm being honest, I don't think that I belong on this trip, but Emma really wanted me to come. I didn't want to disappoint her by saying no, but frankly, I feel a bit out of my depth for the subject, and I'm a little concerned my term paper is going to be a disaster. I'm trying my best, but I get the sense that Martin doesn't think I should have come either. So, reading all this information makes me think... Well, it's making me think something sketchy is going on here. So, it feels like Martin wanted to go on this trip just with Emma. And you know, a part of me is going, maybe he wants the relationship between him and Emma to be more than just professional. And as I have joked about this in the past, he thinks that we're a bit of a cockblock in that situation. But a part of me is also thinking, with the little flashbacks we're having of something weird going on in the background, maybe there's more to this. Maybe there was something else behind, another reason behind why Professor Martin had to come back to Vendreka. So, like, his old friend is a senator, so that could involve some sort of government stuff, right? This could relate to the revolution that was that happened, that started 40 years ago. Did it end 40 years ago? Yeah, the one that ended about 40 years ago. I don't know, like, all of this is kind of shady stuff. But anyway, let's talk to, wait. Women? Witnesses? Plan? Woman? She was tall, had dark hair, was maybe in her late 20s or early 30s or so, and she was wearing a grey coat. I think her name began with an A, but other than that, I don't know. This is going to sound dumb, but there was something just strange about her. She was beautiful, but sad, and very distant, like she had the weight of the world on her shoulders. I'm sorry, I don't mean to ramble, it's just I'm worried about her. You don't really know this person, though. You've only met her, like, once. Wait, what is the E? What does E do? E? Oh, right, okay. I guess that's just for the notes. Let's go to the lounge car. Wait, is that the detective? Not a lot of people here, huh? Yeah, I don't recognize anyone. Let's ask around. Maybe somebody here knows something. So, let's think. The guy talking to the bartender looks familiar. I think that is the detective guy. What's that all about? Let's check. Where? Wait, let's check the area. So this is the lounge car. Looks like there's a bunch of comfy seating, some booths, and a bar in the back. This is such a fancy train. Sofas! Sofas on the train! God. You don't get that when you catch a train from Scotland to London. Oh, man. Maybe I should come back here to relax after me and Emma figure out what's going on. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. It looks like someone's talking to the bartender. Right. Who are we talking to, Ashmanix? There's nobody in front of us. Let's have a look around and see if there's anyone we should try speaking to. Thank you for the hint. Let's check the area. Who's that talking to the bartender? Oh, sorry, it's the where. That's it. So, I don't think there's anything suspicious. The sofas are nice. The furniture looks pretty comfy in here. I'm surprised there's so few people around. Looks like the bartender's talking to someone. Who is that? Wait a second. Is that Detective Daltrey or whatever? Well, 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 if it wasn't my favourite murder suspect. Fancy meeting you here. Ha 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 ha! Detective Daltrey? What are you doing here? Hey now, there's no way to greet an old... That's no way to greet an old friend, is it? And how are you doing, young lady? Oh, I'm... okay, but Detective, what are you doing here? As usual, nobody's happy to see me. But that's okay, no hard feelings. Ha! Let's just say I boarded this train on a hunch. I'm still investigating the case from last night, you know. We came into some new evidence and... it pointed you to the train? Wait, don't tell me. Is the killer on board? Whoa, 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 easy now. I'm not saying that. Granted, I'm not saying that, but no, that's not specifically why I'm here. We have reason to believe there's a connection between this train and the case. So, rather than let opportunity pass me by, here I am. I bet you didn't get permission to come on the train. Hey, Ashmanix, you don't think the woman I met has something to do with Daltrey's case, do you? Huh? I don't know. Can't hurt to ask her about it, though. No added. Hey, Detective, what else have you learned about the case? I really can't tell you much. Things have gotten a bit complicated. Do you know, for some reason, I thought Daltrey was responsible for the killing. What happened at the end of the demo? I'm forgetting what happened at the end of the demo of this. Did we just find the wallet and that was it? I guess that was it. Also, I want to point out, oh no, it is like, I don't mind this background. It feels a bit more drawn. Even though it is like, I don't know, CGI paste. I do like the train backgrounds though. Though I guess I could at least talk about the things we've announced publicly. Well, alright. I'll at least tell you this. We ID'd the victim overnight. Turns out he was a Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Gambrican. As far as we could tell, he was nobody special. Just one of thousands of immigrants among the population. No criminal record, nothing suspicious. A Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller, huh? The victim was a Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Okay. I wasn't going to tell you this, but I feel like I owe you an explanation for why I kicked you off the scene last night. Right before I asked you to leave, we found something on the street that changed the tone of our investigation significantly. A small bullet. A bullet? Does that mean... And upon closer examination of the window fragments, we determined that gunshot is what likely shattered the glass. No gun was found at the scene, so there must have been someone else in that hotel room last night. It's hard to say for sure what happened in there. All we know is that the victim, Otto, didn't make it out alive, and somebody else got away. So, Otto Keller was an immigrant from Gambrica? That's right. You know about Gambrica, don't you? Of course we do. It's an important part of what we were studying. Vendrica and Gambrica used to be one country, which for decades was under military occupation. At the end of the Vendrican Revolution, the country was split between the east and west. The west side gained its independence as Vendrica, and the east side remains under occupation as Gambrica to this day. Interesting. Wow, you really know your stuff. I can't be too specific, but let's just say we have reason to believe Otto Keller was connected to this trade. I'm here to find out why. Oh, him? Yeah, I was his bartender. I was just getting a beer. Aren't you working? What's that supposed to be? Jeez, are all American college students this uptight? It's just one drink. Damn, man. I intend to speak to everyone on the train eventually, as part of my investigation. He's a bit of an odd guy. Gives me the creeps if I'm being honest. And, jeez. The missing woman. I don't think I've seen any woman fitting that description. Why do you ask? Oh, it's a long story. I just haven't been able to find her since this morning, and nobody I've asked seems to remember seeing her. A missing woman, huh? That's peculiar. Well, I'll keep an eye out for her. I plan on speaking to just about everyone on this train, so I'm sure I'll see her eventually. Man, a couple dead bodies, a missing woman. What's going on these days? A couple dead bodies? Yeah, man, it's nuts. Wait, what did he just say? Yeah, what the fuck? What do you mean by a couple of dead bodies? Huh? What? Did I say that? Yes, detective, you did. I heard it too. All right, you got me. Curse my big mouth. Fine, I'll tell you. This morning, we discovered something that has turned this whole case on its head. Another murder victim. No way, another victim? Holy shit. At about 5 o'clock this morning, a lawyer named Edison Maxwell was found dead in his home with a knife in his back. It was a very strange crime scene. Nothing appeared to have been stolen, nor was there any sign of a struggle. Just poor Maxwell, face first in his dinner plate. Oh, that's just awful. I agree. Such a waste of a good prime rib. I wouldn't shed a tear for old Maxwell, honestly. Rumours have floated around for years about him. Blackmail, forging evidence, financial scams, you name it. We were never able to nail him on anything, unfortunately, and now I guess we never will. Bummer, right? I mean, I guess? We have 2 victims now. Okay, so somebody else was murdered, but what does that have to do with this case? Daltrey? It's Detective Daltrey. Can't exactly say I ever expected to see him again. Right, Daltrey, a police detective. He's investigating a murder that took place at the hotel we stayed at the other night. He doesn't really act much like a policeman. He's very aloof and kind of absent-minded. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm just missing something. No, I think he acts like that to kind of give off the air that he's an idiot on purpose. Gambrica. A small European country directly east of Vendrica. Right, so this is Gambrica and this is Vendrica. Okay. What are these two spot marks? Are they the capitals? Prior to the Vendrican Revolution, Gambrica was a part of Vendrica, and both were under military occupation by a neighbouring country. This changed at the conclusion of the revolution, when Gambrica split from Vendrica. Vendrica gained independence, but Gambrica remains under occupation to this day. And this is the Vendrican Revolution. We read all this 40 years ago, deeply felt in the country. In the conclusion to the revolution, the western half of Vendrica gained its independence, but the eastern half, now called Gambrica, remains under occupation to this day. Interesting. Is there anything else? A gunshot is what broke the window in that hotel room. Bartender. Strange guy, that bartender. Oh well, so we check the bartender area. Where? That bartender. Yeah, can we talk to him? Nothing here. What the fuck? It's Detective Daltrey. This is a lounge car. I wonder if there are any traces of the women right here. What does this have to do with the hotel case? Aha! I'm glad you asked. So, after a tiny bit of digging, we discovered Maxwell actually had a housekeeper, and his name was Otto Keller. The victim from the hotel? It's too early to say whether or not Keller was involved in Maxwell's murder, but, well, it sure is too strange to be a coincidence, isn't it? A missing woman, huh? Is that all he's saying now? Bloody hell. His line's cut. Oh, wait, no, check. Where? That bartender. Guess it's not. Well, it doesn't seem like he knows anything about her. But the new evidence in the case is fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, and a little eerie, honestly. It seems like it's even more serious than we realised. We should probably leave him to his investigation. I don't want to distract him. I don't know. He seems to have no problem finding ways to distract himself. That's just about all we know at this point. Huh? How about that? I said I couldn't tell you much, but I kind of told you the whole lot, didn't I? Oops. Ha 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 ha! Well, whatever. It's fine. I trust you two. Just don't share anything I just told you, okay? We won't, Detective. Thank you. Why are you trusting a bunch of random students? I should get back to work. I have quite a lot of people to speak to and not a lot of time. So with that, I bid you farewell. Good luck finding your mystery woman. Ha ha ha! Why I always laugh like that, man? Why are you laughing in my face all the time? What do you think we should do now, Ash Mannix? I think it's about time we talked to the bartender. Oh, this guy looks weird. What can I get you? Oh, nothing for me, if you don't mind. We wanted to ask you a few questions. Hello again. Ah, yes, the girl. Ask away. Missing woman. There was no woman. The girl came here by herself. Okay. Drinks. We have a varied selection of both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages here. Our tea in particular is quite popular. Would you like something? I mean, I would like a tea. You want to know about me? I mix drinks, I sell them, and then I watch. You watch? To make sure my customers are enjoying them, of course. Daltrey was right, this guy gives me the creeps. I mean, that's his job, is to stand there and wait, right? He's the bartender. Well, that man said he was a detective, is that true? Yeah, he's investigating a murder case. Murder, huh? I see. Okay. A murder case. Very intriguing. Let's think about this. Well, he's denying it, just like Emma said. Let's check my notes. So it turns out Daltrey's case involves 2 murders now. The victim from the hotel, Otto Keller, is connected to a lawyer who was found dead, named Maxwell. Otto apparently had some connection to this train, so Daltrey came on board to investigate. Edison Maxwell, a lawyer who was found killed in his home not long after the murder at the hotel the other night. Daltrey says that Maxwell was a pretty shady character, involved in many illegal activities. The police were never able to charge him with anything, but, well, they'll never get a chance to now. The victim from the hotel, Otto Keller, worked for Maxwell as a housekeeper. It can't be a coincidence that both of them were killed, right? Otto Keller, the man who was killed at the hotel we were staying at in Vindreka the other night. He fell from the window of a room on the 5th floor. According to Daltrey, Otto was a Ganbrican immigrant who worked as a housekeeper for a lawyer named Edison Maxwell. Maxwell was found dead in his home not long after Otto was killed. Daltrey says Otto was connected to this train somehow, so they must have found some evidence to suggest that. Was he planning on taking a trip to London before he died? He's lying again, Ashmanix. I swear, she was here. I believe you. It's just, why would he lie? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't think he's going to change his mind, so maybe we should try asking about something else. Maybe, but I kind of want to keep pressing him. I mean, what can we press him about? The girl came to me, bought me 1 cup of tea, drank it and left. 1 cup of tea? Only 2 other customers have ordered drinks today. If anyone else had gotten a drink with the girl, I'd know. It's been a slow day. I remember each transaction very clearly. The girl ordered a cup of tea. Sometime after she left, a woman came in and ordered a glass of wine. And just a moment ago, that man calling himself a detective ordered a beer. That's all. 3 drinks, no more, no less. I wonder if we're going to be able to counter that. I'm in Phoenix Wright mode. Do I have evidence to counter... to question that? Wait, why is this... Are you sure you're not forgetting any? My, such little faith in my recollection. See for yourself. This cash register keeps track of every transaction I make per day. The number goes up for every individual drink sold, and it quite clearly says 3. What? It says 3? What? What a weird cash register. Let's talk about... Take a look at that register. The numbers do not lie. There was no woman. Would you like something? Damn. A murder case. Very intriguing. Think. Let's see what else he has to say. He doesn't really have anything else to say. He's lying, but why? I think what? Wait, take a look at the register. Let's check where. So he's saying this cash register tracks how many drinks he's sold, huh? Let me take a look at this. He's right, it says 3. Well, okay, so we know 3 drinks were sold. 1 to Emma, 1 to Daltrey. And 1 to some other woman that got a glass of wine. I wonder. Right, so we need to then check that, right? Let's think. Let's see what else he has to say. Drinks. Customers. Can you describe the woman who ordered the glass of wine? If you must know, she was a very glamorous woman in a sparkling purple dress. She was quite rude and boisterous. That doesn't sound anything like the woman Emma described, so I guess it wasn't her. I know what you're thinking, Ashmanix, but there's no way that was her. Besides, both of us drank tea together. We didn't have any wine. Tea, huh? Teetotaler. I've only sold 3 drinks today. Just one was to the girl. So, you serve tea here, yeah? Our tea is a very special blend, made of ingredients native to Vendrica. It is well known for its delicate flavour, minty aroma, and its strength. Many experience a soporific effect when they drink too much, and subsequently report quite vivid dreams. What? Tell me, girl, did you experience such a phenomenon? Well, yes, I did take a nap short after drinking it, but I thought so. Even a small dose would be likely to cause drowsiness in a girl of your height and weight. Though I must admit, a dream so vivid you believe it was real, creating a woman in your mind. She believed that she met the woman before she drank the drink, though. That, for me, is new, and will require further research. Research? Are you the one that's brewing this tea? Sorry, are you the one that's making the tea leaves? What? Research? Just what kind of experiments is this man running? That just makes things even more sketchy. What exactly do you mean by research? The tea I serve is my own concoction. I've dedicated my life to the pursuit of creating exotic beverages. Exotic tea? Therefore, when I create new formulas, they require testing. My customers are my subjects. Is that legal? What exactly are you putting in these drinks? Relax, it's just tea. I'm not a pharmacist. My drinks are harmless and delicious. Would you like one? No thank you. So be it. That is super dodge. So he's saying his freaky tea made Emma dream up this woman? Is that even possible? His freaky tea? Oh my god. Well, that's the title of this charming escapade. Wait, oh no. Freaky tea, baby. Right. Should probably save this one. I've heard enough of this. I'm gonna go for a walk. I just need to clear my head a bit, I think. Oh shit. This bartender looks kinda scary. Kinda weird. The bar looks pretty fancy up close. Maybe I'll come back tonight for a nightcap. Wait, what's the legal drinking age here again? Wait, what age are you? Such a vivid dream. Fascinating. Look at this face. What is this face? He's like, he's so dodge. Wait, let me just check that I've not got any new notes. Have I? No. Poor Emma. That comment about the tea seems to have really bothered her. What if it was just a dream? No. There's no way Emma just would confuse a dream with reality. Think, what else can I ask this guy about? That's right, the other witnesses. Emma said there was an old man and a pair of guys in polos, right? In polos? Yes, I remember the men you speak of. The 2 men in polos left about an hour ago. They ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to them. The old man also ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to him as well. He has been gone for quite some time. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about them? The men in polos were quite a lively and irritating... were having quite a lively and irritating conversation. What about, I cannot say. The old man, however... Well, I shouldn't speculate. I'll just say he struck me as a tad out of place. Says you. Out of place? What does that mean? I saw them, but they are no longer here. Let's think about this. I think that's just about all I'm going to get out of this guy. I wonder where Emma went. Probably best not to bother her for now. The only thing left to check is the couple Emma said she ran into with the women on their way here earlier. They were in a cabin near the observation car, right? Maybe I'll go check it out. Let's go to the cabin car. Oh, it's afternoon time. Look at the beautiful sunset. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh god. Yeah, do you know what, being on this... Oh god. Do you know what? I need to take a fucking trip on one of these old-timey trains. My goodness. Right. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Right. Well, I've checked every other nearby cabin. This has to be the one. S21. Come on, there has to be something. Wait. I recognize that voice. Is it Daltrey? Emma? What the fuck? Oh, hi, Ashmanix. What brings you here? I was just investigating. Oh, cool. Me, too. Are you going through these people's things? What? No, it's not what it looks like, Ashmanix. You see, this is the cabin that couple I mentioned was in, right? I was going to talk to them again, but they weren't here, and, you know, the door was open, so... You just broke in? Well, not broke in, you just, like... I mean, this is... breaking an entry... I mean, not break... I don't know what it is, it's like, this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, fine, it's exactly what it looks like. But Ashmanix, I swear these two are hiding something. When me and that woman were on our way to the lounge car, the couple in this cabin gives a really strange look. Like, they were surprised. I'm certain they recognized her. Oh, Ashmanix, I know I shouldn't be doing this. It's just, I'm just looking for any evidence that she exists at all. Right, this is getting bad. You've snuck into someone else's cabin. First of all, they've got such a luxurious cabin. What is that bed? Anyway. It wasn't just a dream. I'm sure of it. Oh, Emma. I know, this is bad. Okay, I'll help you look. But let's make this quick before we get caught. What? We're going to help her commit a crime? What the hell? Are you sure? I feel bad for dragging you into this. Let's just hurry up before they come back. Okay. I feel like I'm going to fuck this up, so... Save. Oh wait, it has saved, right. Let's check the area. The room looks very expensive. It's like a whole suite. Whoever these people are, they must be pretty rich to be able to afford a cabin like this. Area. What a fancy cabin. Alright, now where? Look at the size of that bed. I can't believe this even fits on the train. That's a pretty comfy looking couch. It's just a potted plant. Okay, just. Is this a top hat? You know, there were a lot of men wearing hats like this in Vendreka, weren't there? It was like we time travel back to the 1940s. I think it's cute. Men should go back to wearing hats in America, don't you think? Sure, but doesn't this hat look a little, I don't know, stupid? What? You should try it on. I bet you'd look great. I think we should hurry up and find some real evidence instead. Okay, you're right. But you're also no fun. Okay. Nothing here. It's a jewelry box. Oh my, I wonder what kind of jewelry is in here. It could be worth a fortune. Kind of careless to just leave this out in the open. Yeah, they're lucky it's just us in here, not actual thieves. We shouldn't be here either, Emma. Wait, what? Ashmanix, what are you doing? Don't just open it. I didn't. The train hit a bump or something and it opened on its own. What? Oh, is that right? I'm serious. But, you know, now that it's open... What? I guess we could take a quick look. This is... cards. This isn't jewellery. A bunch of random playing cards? Do you think they came from the deck on the table there? Maybe, but what are they doing in the jewellery case? I don't know, but it's awfully strange. I wonder if there's something significant about these cards in particular. Ashmanix, make a note of which cards are in the case. Maybe it'll come in handy later. Yeah, do you know what? I think it will. I can't imagine this will be helpful, but alright, sure, whatever makes you happy, Emma. Alright, done. Now, let's close this back up just to be safe. Right, let's check the notes. Right, bartender. The bartender working in the lounge car on the train. He claims that the missing woman Emma is talking about never existed. He claims that only 3 drinks were sold the morning that Emma supposedly shared tea with the missing woman. He says he sold 1 cup of tea to Emma, 1 glass of wine to another woman, and a beer to Detective Daltrey. His cash register, which tracks the number of sales that are made per day, very clearly said 3. This guy is an absolute creep. Damn. Lord knows what he's putting in his experimental tea blends. Still though, why would he lie about never seeing the missing woman? He's definitely hiding something from us. Wait a minute. Playing cards. We found 8 playing cards in a jewellery box in the wealthy couple's cabin. They were as follows: 8 of spades, 5 of diamonds, jack of clubs, 3 of hearts, king of spades, 2 of clubs, queen of diamonds, ace of hearts. I wonder why these cards in particular were put away in there. 8, 5, what's a jack? 10. 8, 5, 10, 3, 11, 2, no. 12 to 11 ace. There's 1 or, oh fuck, I don't know. Right. Let's keep looking, Ashmanix. Okay. Take what? I shouldn't take that. Contrary to what Emma may think, it would not look good on me. The cards? I don't think these playing cards are a clue. What about this? You want the bottle of aspirin? Do you have a headache, Ashmanix? Oh, no, I'm fine. This probably isn't a clue. Right, let's check where. This looks like a ball of aspirin. There's a painting of a young couple in the garden. Oh, what a beautiful painting. Such a passionate depiction of young love. Lame. The brushstrokes make it look impressionistic. This was probably painted in the late 1800s or early 1900s. Since when were you such an art enthusiast? Oh, I'm not really. I just took an art history course in my freshman year as a breadth requirement. It was fun though, and now I can trick people into thinking I'm super cultured whenever I see fine art. Well, you could have fooled me. Yeah, it could have fooled me as well. What's this? Kind of an odd place for a mirror, but it sure does look fancy. Why is the mirror there? That couch looks pretty cozy. Is it just me or is there something shiny in between the cushions? Let's take a look. Oh, you're right, this looks like a wedding ring maybe? This must belong to one of them. You think so? I don't know. I have a hard time believing a married person would drop their rings so carelessly. I don't know. Maybe we should take a closer look at it. Alright, let's take a closer look at this ring here. Inspect the ring. It looks like there's an engraving on the inside. It's in a language I don't recognize though. Let me see. I think this is in Vendrika's native language. But Vendrika is an English-speaking country, isn't it? Yes, but historically, before the country's occupation, it had its own language that the majority of the citizens spoke. It's sort of obsolete now, though. Obsolete what? I wonder what it says. So we can't figure that out. I wonder what the engraving says. What do I do with that information? Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Guess that's it. There was a ring between the couch cushions. What a fancy cabin. I wonder what the engraving says. Do we have anything that we can compare it to? Discuss. Oh, I know what we should do. Let's show this ring to Professor Martin. I'm sure he could translate it for us. But what if the couple finds out we took it? Oh, come on, Ashmanix. It was wedged between 2 couch cushions. They probably didn't even know it was there. It's a gold ring, though. What are you talking about? If it turns out it's theirs, we'll just return it later and say we found it somewhere else on the train. It'll be fine. That is Stupid logic. Anyway, it's not going to be fine. What if they actually remember they lost it in their room? I have to know what the ring says. It may be our only clue. Alright, I'll hold on to it. Now let's get out of here quick. Fuck. We're in trouble, guys. Shit. Uh-oh. Hello, sir. We were just leaving. We got lost and, What? What's with this guy? Isn't he going to say anything? Monty, dear, can you get me an aspirin? My head is pounding. What's this? We have guests? Oh, hello again. Oh, it's you. Didn't I already tell you? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. What are you doing in our cabin? That's, What the fuck? What's that, dear? You're saying you invited these two into our cabin? He doesn't talk? Huh? Oh, Monty, what am I going to do with you? Surely you could at least be a bit more discerning when selecting guests. She's literally looking down our nose at us. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, did he just cover for us? Phew, I don't know why you would do it. He would, but thanks, Monty. We're sorry to bother you, but would you mind if we asked you a couple of questions? We're trying to solve a mystery. I really am in no mood for an interrogation. Monty dear, where is that aspirin? Monty, please, where is the aspirin? I simply cannot stand this headache any longer. Check the area. So there are people who can afford this ridiculous room. They must be absolutely loaded. Wonder what this guy's deal is. She's being awfully dramatic about this headache. Is she okay? No. You don't remember where you put the bottle? Oh, Monty, what am I supposed to do? Oh, my head. What am I to do? The area? These two must be loaded. What the fuck? That's not... Damn, god damn. Oh, my head. Ashmanix, didn't we see an aspirin bottle in here a minute ago? Yes. Let's give this to her before she collapses. Oh. We found the aspirin bottle. You did? Quickly, give it to me. Oh, you're a lifesaver. What would I have done without you? I don't know, look a little to your left, maybe? I'm feeling better already. I suppose looks aren't everything. You were actually somewhat helpful. You said you wanted to ask us some questions, yes? I suppose we can spare some of our time, but please, make it quick. My name is Veda, and this is my husband, Monty. What do you want? His outfit sure is interesting, but why isn't he saying anything? This woman seems like a real piece of work. You mind your manners around me, young man. Nothing to worry about there, lady. Damn. Would you mind not ogling my husband? He's quite It's quite unsettling. Sorry, I was just admiring his hat. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I think it looks cool. More men should wear hats like that, don't you think? Are you making fun of me? Yes, I am. Lovely. I already told the young lady. Monty and I haven't had any idea what she's talking about. Do you remember seeing Emma earlier? Oh, is that her name? Other than the time she so rudely interrupted our lunch to interrogate us with nonsensical questions, no, I can't say I do. But, oh, do you disagree? Are you calling me a liar, young lady? No, ma'am, I'm sorry. It's alright, dear. It isn't your fault you weren't taught any manners as a child. I forgive you. Ignore her, Emma. Yeah, god damn. Monty, was it? Okay. Monty, is everything okay? You haven't spoken since you got here. You're wasting your time, dear. Monty doesn't speak. He doesn't speak? Correct. Monty prefers to leave all the talking to me. Isn't that right, darling? Wow, he's just looking away. God, looks like he's in prison or something. We have no idea what she's talking about. Okay. So, what do you do, Miss Veda? What do I do? What an insipid question. A woman of my stature has no need to work for a living. It would be embarrassing. Not that the two of you would understand. You both look distinctly middle class. This is exhausting. Damn. Monty and I are well known in Vendrican high society. I wouldn't expect a couple of obvious tourists like you two to understand. Okay. My husband and I are going on holiday to London. Monty doesn't like flying, so we're taking the train. We're going on holiday to London. Hey, Veda, did you by any chance get a glass of wine in the lounge car earlier? What's it to you if I had a glass of wine? Can't I have a drink without being under surveillance? I'm sorry, I was just, curious. If you must know, yes, I ordered a glass of white wine, the finest Chardonnay they had on offer. That dreadful bug-eyed bartender tried to offer me some other swill, but I simply won't drink anything else. Wait, did you get the drink? Yes, I had a glass of white wine earlier. Right, okay. This woman seems like a real piece of work. How do you think Veda knows what Monty is thinking? Maybe we could ask a little more about him. If he doesn't speak, then how do I know what he's thinking? Dear, when you've been in a relationship as long as us two, you don't need words to understand each other. Monty and I as a team. Perhaps someday you'll learn what it means to be truly in love, unlike the two of us. I wonder how much our idea of true love involves expensive jewellery. Monty, what do you do for a living? It's none of your business how my husband makes his money. Ignore him, Monty. I was just thinking, what if we asked him about the ring? Are you sure? If Veda knows we took something, she'll flip out. Yeah, but I have a feeling that ring doesn't belong to them. Both of them are wearing wedding rings already. Let's just pretend we found it somewhere else. Whatever they say about it might be useful. Okay, this is going to get us in trouble. Hey, did either of you two lose a wedding ring? We found this in one of the train cars and... Lose a wedding ring? Don't be ridiculous, dear. Monty and I would never be so careless with the symbol of our eternal love. Nor would I ever be caught dead with a ring that cheap. Look at that face. Whoever bought that must have gotten it from a homeless person outside the jewellery store. If Monty proposed to me with that disgraceful piece of junk, I'd have dumped him on the spot. Of course, Monty would never have done such a thing. He knows what I'm worth. Isn't that right, darling? Oh, Monty, I feel sorry for you. Let's see the notes. Right, the ring. A wedding ring we found wedged between some couch cushions in Veda and Monty's cabin. There's an inscription on it, written in what Emma thinks is Vendraka's native language. It doesn't appear to belong to either Veda or Monty, so we're not sure whose it is, or why it was in their cabin. Well, at least we Now we know for sure the ring doesn't belong to them. Let's take it to Martin as soon as we're done here. Alright, that's enough. It's getting late. Monty and I need to get ready for bed. Did we answer your questions to your satisfaction? Will you leave us alone now? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miss Veda. You're quite welcome. It's not often I'm this generous with my time, you know. You should feel lucky. Oh, we do, Miss Veda. Very lucky indeed. Don't be snarky now. It's quite unbecoming of a young lady like yourself. Now, both of you, out! Damn. We were lucky not to get booted up the arse. I don't know about you, but I think I'm starting to get a headache now. Are you alright, Emma? I'm sorry we didn't get much more information. It's okay, Ashmanix. We didn't leave completely empty-handed, right? Yeah, the ring. Let's go talk to Professor Martin before it gets too late. If nothing else, he can at least help us translate the engraving. Oh, and Ashmanix, let's not mention anything about the missing woman. I don't want to burden him with it too. Why are you burdening me with it then? I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he seemed a bit tired lately. We should try not to disturb him for too long. Sure, no problem. Professor Martin, he's probably reading in his cabin or something. Does he have his own cabin? Monty. Veda's husband. He's travelling one of the most expensive cabins on the train. According to Emma, Veda and Monty gave her and the missing woman a funny look earlier. Emma thinks they recognise the missing woman, but like everyone else, Veda's saying she has no idea what Emma's talking about. Monty's a bit of a mystery. According to Veda, he doesn't speak at all. When we asked about what he did for a living, Veda shut us down. I wonder what his story is. Veda. Monty's wife. She's travelling in one of the most expensive cabins on the train. According to Emma, Veda and Monty gave her and the missing woman a funny look earlier. Emma thinks they recognise the missing woman, but like everyone else, Veda's saying she has no idea what Emma's talking about. She's a kind of a piece of work. Vain, elitist, likes flaunting her wealth and belittling people. I wonder how Monty ended up with someone like her. She confirmed to us that she got a glass of white wine, Chardonnay, from the lounge car. That all checks out with the bartender's story. Oh, Jobbies came back. Jobby, did you get bored or something? First of all. Save scum. Let's go to the Martin's cabin. Jobby, where did you go? Did you just disappear? Oh, it's night time. Yes, who is it? Oh, Emma, Ashmanix, come in. I haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing? We're good. How about you? Have you been enjoying the ride? Yes, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me the chance to catch up on some reading, and the time to grade some papers for my other classes. Why don't you both have a seat? We haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear your thoughts on our trip. Sure, come on, Ashmanix. Yeah, sure. I guess the ring can wait a bit. So, what did the two of you think of our trip? Did you have a nice time? Oh, it was wonderful. Vendreka is so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Ah, I'm glad you think so. I've always felt my country's natural beauty was amongst its greatest strengths. Ah, yes, Scotland's the same. And you, Ashmanix, what did you think of your time in Vendreka? Oh, yeah, I agree. It was beautiful. And those hot dogs were unreal, god damn it. Ah, yes. Well, I hope you know I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. This trip was more than just a vacation after all. Bad answer. Well, I never chose it, so. You can count on us, Professor. I've already begun drafting my paper, and I'm sure Ashmanix has as well. Fuck! Ha ha ha, yeah. Professor, can I ask you something about Vendreka? It's for my paper. Oh. Jobby? Oh, shit. What are you up to, Jobby? Jobby seems to be in a funny mood today. It's for my paper. Yes, of course. What would you like to know? Before our trip, you emphasized to Ashmanix and I the importance of the Vendrigan Revolution. But when we visited the Vendrigan History Museum, there was barely any material about it on display at all. It's true that some 40 years ago the country we now call Vendrica was split in two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendrica, and east side, now called Gambrica, remaining under military occupation, correct? Yes, that is correct. This period of Vendrican history seems so critical. Shouldn't it have been more of a focus of the exhibit? A very astute question, Emma. Truth be told, I hope that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. For all of Vendrica's virtues, the reality is that my country has something of a troubled past of which the revolution was a part. I should know. After all, I was there. Let me check something. Think of music. Did you participate in the revolution, Professor? Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard not to get swept up in all of the activity. The revolution's goals were admirable. We wished to be free from the occupation that had plagued us for centuries. And regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. Our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to compromise. Though it's this compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split in two, Vendrica has prospered. Quality of life is better than it has ever been. The citizens live well and are happy. But the same cannot be said of Gambrica. In the intervening years, Gambrica has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but violence and poverty are the norm for its people. The compromise was never supposed to be the end. Gambrica's independence was always intended to come close behind. But the truth is, in pursuit of peace and independence, Vendrica abandoned Gambrica. And to this day, the prevailing viewpoint on the subject is to look the other way. That's unbelievable. Of course, not all Vendricans choose to live in ignorance. In recent years, many of the country's leaders have worked to make Vendrica a welcoming place for Gambrican refugees. Among them is Senator Gordon, my old friend. Oh yeah, it was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendrica to visit, right? This trip wouldn't have happened without him. That is correct. I hadn't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit. You know, I've been wondering, why did you move to America, Professor? Well, as much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature as well as teaching. After finishing my undergraduate degree, I promptly moved to London to continue my studies. I eventually accepted a teaching position at the University of London and was later offered further opportunities in America. Next thing I knew, I'd been away from home for nearly 40 years. My, how time flies. Anyway, since I've been gone, I've of course kept up with the political situation in my own country. I thought it'd be illuminating for you both to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes with a price, and for Vendrica that price was Gambrica. Never forget that it is our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our neighbours, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to welcome Gambrican refugees into Vendrica with open arms, and I dream of a day that reunification of our countries can be realised. Wow, the political situation in Vendrica is more complicated than I thought. Of course, Emma picked up on it right away. She's so much more perceptive than I am. It's no wonder Martin likes her so much. Meanwhile, all I can think of is how much I liked those stupid hot dogs. Ugh, I'm such an idiot. Yes, you are. It's alright. I'm that type of idiot as well. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, is this a photo album on the table, Professor? Oh, yes, I was just looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vendrica. I suppose I was right around your age. Do you mind if we take a look? Not at all. Though these photos are so old, I wonder if you'll even recognize me. In the middle. Well, what do you think? Can you tell which one's me? Whose face more like Martin's? It's gotta be him, right? What? Wow, don't tell me. Is this you, Professor? In the middle? Very perceptive, Emma. Yes, that is me. You don't look that much different. Your hair is just a little messier now. Ha! Damn, she beat me to it. God damn it, Emma. Who are the other two people in the photo? On the left is Senator Gordon, though back then he was just a political science student. And next to me on the right is our old friend Mayer, another literature student. Oh, did you visit Mayer on the trip as well? Oh, in a sense, yes. Did he die? Did you visit his grave? Mayer was killed about a year after this photo was taken, during an uprising. Oh my, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's alright. It's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respects. He was a great friend, and I'm glad I knew him when I did. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifices. It is, of course, important to fight for our ideals, but in practice, revolution is a violent business, and I pray that none of my students will ever have to experience anything like it. Damn, Martin's really been through a lot, hasn't he? Yeah, fucking hell. Well, it is getting rather late. I'm going to get ready for bed. Thank you for talking with me, you two. I hope the conversation was illuminating. Thanks, Professor. Have a good night. Oh, damn, we're not going to have a chance to ask him about the ring. Wait, Emma, we had something we wanted to show Professor Martin, right? Oh, that's right. I almost completely forgot. What's this? You have something to show me? Yes. Hey, Professor, we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but we think it's in Vendrican, so we're not sure what it says. Would you be able to translate it for us? A ring? Sure, let me take a look. Well, you're right. This is definitely Vendrican, though the style of the engraving suggests an Eastern influence. If I had to guess, I'd say this ring comes from Ganbrica. The engraving says, "To my beloved, AK." 47. No, I shouldn't joke. To my beloved AK? Didn't Emma say the woman she met had a name that began with A? You said you found this on the train? It appears to be a wedding ring. Quite a devastating thing to lose. Yeah, we've been trying to find who it belongs to. Well, whoever is this ring's owner, they can't have gone far. You'll have plenty of time to search for them tomorrow. Can I have the ring back, Professor? Oh, yes, of course. Interesting. No added. Let's check the notes. Ganbrica. So Ganbrica has not fared well since the end of the revolution, according to Martin. Most of its people live in poverty, and the fighting hasn't stopped, making it a very dangerous place to live. Vendrican Revolution. According to Martin, the split between Vendrica and Ganbrica was a compromise made between the revolutionaries and the occupiers. It was only a partial victory, and in the years since, Vendrica has essentially abandoned Ganbrica, meaning the latter country has become a desolate and dangerous place, while the former has thrived. The ring. Martin translated the inscription for us. It reads, "To my beloved AK." Emma did say that the missing woman's name began with A, so I suppose it's possible this ring belongs to her. We should thank Martin for translating the engraving, Ashmanix. Thank you for the translation, Professor. Of course. It's been quite some time since I've read Vendrican writing. It reminds me of my childhood. We won't take up more of your time, Professor. Thanks again. Think nothing of it. Good night, you two. Good night, Professor. Hey, Ashmanix, how about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we found out today. Sure. Man, I'm exhausted. So much has happened today, I can hardly keep track of it all in my head. Tell me about it. Maybe we should go over everything we found out today to see where we're at. Good idea. Oh, I know. How about I quiz you? Quiz me? What do you mean? Yeah, why not? I want to see if you're really paying attention. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Do I have to? Yeah, do I have to, game? Oh, come on, Ashmanix. It'll be fun. Just let me know when you're ready. It's fine if you want to relax for a bit before we get into it, though. Let's see what the notes are. Gordon. An old friend of Martin's, Gordon, and the current Vendrican senator, it's because of his invite that his study trip happened in the first place. According to Martin, one of Gordon's goals as a senator is to improve conditions for Ganbrican immigrants in Vendrica and to work towards reunification of the two countries. Martin opened up to us about his past history. He was a college student during the Vendrican Revolution. One of his friends, Meyer, lost his life in the conflict. Based on what Emma has told me, Martin is a very private person and doesn't talk about himself or his past much. I'm not surprised, given how difficult it must have been for him in those days. Still, I wonder if he is, or was ever, married, or if he has any kids. My guess is no. He seems like a bit of a loner to me. Meyer, an old friend of Martin's from his college days. He was killed in a skirmish during the Vendrican Revolution. Both him and Martin were literature students. You're gonna quiz me, huh? She really enjoys playing teacher, doesn't she? Well, alright, I'll humour her if it makes her happy. Why are you all so negative about this? Term paper. Still looking for ideas, huh? Try not to stress out about it too much, Ashmanix. Something will come to you. It always does. What's up? Hey, is everything alright? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Marta. Marta? Who's that? Hey, Puppy, haven't I ever mentioned her? I haven't been back to my parents' place in a while. I miss her. Do you have any pets, Ashmanix? Well, we had a turtle when I was a kid. He was my buddy. I've got Jobby, but Jobby came here for a second and then left me. What the hell, Jobby? I think Jobby's pissed off at me for some reason. Oh, what was his name? My parents let me name him, and I named him Tom. I mean, fair enough. Tom the Turtle, huh? Laugh all you want. Tom and I had something special. You wouldn't get it, man. Lol. Right, what are we review? Am I ready? Yes, bring on. Okay. Alright, let's start at the beginning. I met a woman in the observation car this morning. We shared a drink in the lounge car, then agreed to meet for lunch, but when I tried to find her a few hours later, she was missing, and everyone I spoke to acted like she never existed in the first place. So I came to you for help. We decided we'd try to find her and went to the lounge car to look for clues. The first thing we did was run into Detective Daltrey. Right, that was a surprise. He's continuing his investigation from last night, the murder at the hotel. Do you remember what he said the name of the victim was? Otto Keller. Yep, that's right. The man who was killed at the hotel was a Ganbrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Apparently there was some connection between him and this train, but that isn't even the craziest part. It turns out Otto Keller was also working as a housekeeper for another man who was found dead early this morning. Some shady lawyer named Edison Maxwell. He was alone at his dinner table with a knife in his back. How gruesome. I wonder what all of this has to do with this train. It kind of scares me, honestly. What about you? What do you think about the detective's case? I want to know what Otto was doing at our hotel. I'm curious about the bullet they found. Yeah. I want to know about what he was doing at the hotel. Now that you mention it, it's pretty freaky how this case seems to be following us. First our hotel, now our train. I sure hope it doesn't follow us onto our plane home. At any rate, Daltrey didn't seem to know anything about the missing woman, so we talked to the bartender next. Wait, what room was, where was, Martin staying in the hotel? That creep was insistent that his experimental tea blend made me hallucinate the woman's existence. I thought I was going crazy. To be honest, Emma, you did go a little crazy. what with sneaking into someone else's room and all. That's not funny, Ashmanix. I'm not proud of that, you know. And besides, you're skipping ahead. The bartender told us he only sold 3 drinks this morning, which was confirmed by the cash register's records. Do you remember what drinks he said were ordered? There was a tea, there was a wine, and there was a beer. Exactly. He said I got a cup of tea, but only one, and that I was by myself. He said a different woman got a glass of wine, which we later learned was Veda, and that Detective Daltrey got a beer. So that's all 3 drinks accounted for, and none left for the missing woman to have had. It makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Veda, I was certain that her and Monty saw me and the woman on our way to the lounge car earlier. After leaving the lounge car, I went back to their cabin to talk to them again, but they weren't there. And you decided to let yourself in? Correct. Then you joined me and we searched their cabin for clues, which led us to a lost wedding ring. Can you recall exactly where we found the ring? Exactly. It was wedged between the cushions in their cabin's couch. I wonder how it got there. It had an engraving in Vedrican, so we thought we'd ask Martin to translate it for us, but before we could leave, Veda and Monty came back. Yeah, I have so many thoughts about our conversation with them, I don't even know where to start. Well, what do you think? Did anything in our conversation with them strike you as interesting or noteworthy? I wonder why Monty told Veda he invited us to the cabin. Yeah, it's almost like he was covering for us. We'd have been in big trouble if he didn't. I really want to know more about him. He seems so mysterious. Veda wouldn't even let us know what he does for a living. At any rate, Veda denied ever seeing the woman as expected. She kicked us out and that was that. And then, finally, we talked to Professor Martin. He told us all about Vendreka's complicated political history, how the East and West were split during the Revolution, and how Vendreka has prospered while their neighbours in Gambrica suffer. He also showed us an old picture of him and his friends from his college days. It's so hard to believe he was our age once. We were all young once, damn it. He was pictured with 2 of his friends. Do you remember the name of the one on the right? The literature student? Fuck. Mayor. Yeah, it was Mayor. He was apparently killed during the Revolution. It must have been so hard for Martin to lose his friend like that, especially at the age of like 20 or whatever the hell the age. Anyway, before we left, we had Martin translate the engraving on the ring for us. So for my last question, what were the initials on the ring? It said, to my beloved, what? Fuck, it was AK. Oh yeah, because AK-47. Yep, that was it. To my beloved AK. God, I didn't think it would ask me to like spell it out. I thought it would let me choose from a list. Damn. So where does this leave us? Well, I know that the woman's name began with an A, so I suppose it's possible that she's the AK written on this ring. Can you remember if she was wearing a wedding ring when you met her? No, I don't remember, but if we operate under the assumption that this is her ring, that means at some point she lost it in Veda and Monty's cabin. I definitely got the sense that Veda was hiding something from us, and I wouldn't put it past someone like her to lie. We still don't have all that much to go on though. At this point the ring is the only clue. Yeah, but at least it's something, right? You know, Ashmanix, for a minute there I really thought I was going crazy. I thought maybe that creepy bartender was right and it was just a vivid dream. If I'm being honest, I'm still not entirely sure what to believe. But, well, that ring gives me some hope, at least. It may turn out that this was all a waste of time, but as long as there's a small chance she's real, I don't want to stop searching until I'm sure she's okay. Thank you for helping me today, Ashmanix. I'm so sorry I dragged you into this. I understand if you don't want to pursue it any further. You should really be using this time to plan your term paper. I know I shouldn't distract you anymore, so I think I'll... Look, first thing tomorrow morning, we should try to find the other 3 witnesses. You said there was an old man and 2 men in polos that should have seen you and this woman together, correct? Yes, that's right. The bartender confirmed to me that they were there, so I think we're bound to run into them at some point. We should keep an eye on Veda and Monty too, like you said. If that is her ring, then those 2 must know more than they're letting on. For now though, I think we should get some sleep. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a long day, so we want to be nice and well rested. Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds great. What's so funny? You know, Ashmanix, you've really changed a lot since we first met. Have I? Mm-hmm. I know it's only been a few years, but you've really grown up in that time, you know? To think you were just barely out of high school when I started tutoring you at the writing centre. Oh no, anything but this. Come on, will you stop? You're barely a year older than me. I know. You just always seemed like such a baby to me back then. Yeah, told you! Please, make it stop. I'm sorry that probably sounds so patronising. My point is just, it's been a long time since then and, well... Oh, I don't know. You've just come a long way, you know? I guess. It doesn't really feel like it, though. I don't think Martin thinks that highly of me, if I'm being honest. What makes you say that? I don't know. I just don't think I've impressed him at all. Not like you. I wouldn't worry about it, Ashmanix. He just hasn't known you long enough. He hasn't had time to see you. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. Wow. That is a heavy sentence. I know he can be pretty unforgiving, but I truly believe he's the best teacher I've ever had. I want you to learn as much from him as I have. I just know that your term paper is going to blow him away. Really, I believe in you. Thanks, Emma. I'll see you in the morning, Ashmanix. Bright and early. We don't have a moment to lose. She's waiting for us to find her, after all. Good night. Night. I mean, I'm hoping that she's okay. We're making a lot of big assumptions. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. What do you see in me, Emma? Let me just check sending new notes. She acts like she's my mum. So proud of her little student. It's humiliating. Is this what you're taking away from that conversation? Dude. I can kind of see where he's coming from, but he's also just totally wrong. What am I even doing here? How did I let Emma talk me into this? I'm completely out of my depth. Martin can see right through me. He can tell I'm nothing like her. Everything comes so easily to her. Never a problem she can't solve. She faces everything with that same confident, cheery attitude. It's so annoying. Wow. Wow. To my beloved AK, huh? Emma, I won't let you down. The Missing Woman cleared Chapter 2. Chapter 3! It's a new day on the maybe Orient Express type train. What time is it? 10 o'clock, huh? I figured Emma would have woken me up by now. Oh no. Ashmanix, are you awake? Speak of the devil. Yeah, come in. Ashmanix, we have a problem. Whoa, slow down, what's going on? Yeah, what is going on? It's the ring, it's missing, Ashmanix. What? It's missing? Yes, I put it on my bedside table right before I went to sleep, but when I woke up, it was gone. Are you sure you didn't drop it? Could it have fallen on the floor? I thought so too, but I've been looking all over my cabin for almost an hour. I swear, it's just like it just disappeared. Oh, Ashmanix, what are we going to do? That was our only evidence. We have nothing to go on now. Fuck. Hold on, Emma. Even if we don't have the ring, we still know that what was written on it, and we still have some leads to chase. Let's not panic. We can still continue investigating without the ring. Maybe you're right. Oh, it's just so frustrating. How could I have lost it? Well, it sounds like someone nicked it. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm just admiring. I thought this stream had a like, and then the like's gone to 0, and that's kind of sad. Anyway, this is really weird. Emma wouldn't be so careless as to lose something as important as that ring. Is it possible somebody took it while she was sleeping? Who even knew she had it, other than Martin and Veda and Monty? Let's not worry about it right now. We only have 2 days left to investigate, so we need to cover as much ground as we can. You're right. I'm sorry. We need to focus. Where do you think we should start today, Ashmanix? Good question. Well, we still have 3 potential witnesses to question, the 2 guys in polos and the old man. You said they were out with you in the lounge car around this time yesterday, so maybe we'll find one of them there now. We should talk to Veda and Monty again too. I'm not exactly sure what else we can ask them, but we know they must be hiding something, right? Okay, I'll let you decide what we do first. How about this? If we ever aren't sure what to do next, we come back here and talk it over. I have a feeling today's going to be a busy day, so don't feel bad if you need to take a break for a little while. Okay, let's get moving. Okay, let's have a look at the notes. Ring. The ring disappeared from Emma's cabin the night after it was found. What could have happened to it? Oh. Right, so the only people that knew about it were Veda and... what's his name? Monty and Veda and Martin. Now, I don't want to throw shade on someone, but I suspect Martin a little bit. But let us save. And I think I'm going to leave it there for today. It's almost a 2-hour mark. We've just finished chapter 2. I think it's a good point to leave it. But the plot thickens. I do love the music that's played on the central screen. Anyway. We'll leave it there for today. Hopefully you guys had enjoyed this. I am enjoying this. I love the setting. I love the aesthetic. I love the period that this is. Well, I love the aesthetic of this. The 1930s, 1940s kind of aesthetic they've got here on the train and even the hotel. Like for some reason, it gives off that vibe, even though this is set in like the 1990s. So yeah, I'm definitely going to continue this. Planning to continue this on Wednesdays at 6 PM UK time. That's the plan. This was a one-off just because I wanted to kind of finish early last Wednesday. But yes, I am Ash Mannix. This is Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. And I'll hopefully see you guys next time. See ya.